Okay, I was not prepared for the direction Act 2 was going, but I figured that it would be like a Fatui-centric Archon quest, but instead a Five Sinner showed up, okay? So where do I even begin? There were two major sequences I wanted to cover, which were the Banquet and the Stopping the Cannon. Both of these had unique gameplay and story implications. For the Banquet, we're mixing up drinks and getting people to talk about their experiences with the Wild Hunt. It was a fun change of pace that wasn't too long, and it also ended in a very funny drinking game that just made this experience absolutely worth it. The other sequence is Stopping the Cannon, which directly follows up the moment in the game where the intensity is at its highest. Seeing Nashatown in this state of chaos while people are in fear that someone disguised as someone they know will stop the cannon and allow the Wild Hunt to attack and kill them. This brought a tremendous amount of stress for me, to the point where I even freaked out on stream because I thought that Rerir disguised himself as the Traveler and approached Lauma and the crew when literally minutes earlier we saw the Traveler fighting Rerir.
Won't make it back in time. So they're heading straight over to Star
Oh,
Sanctuary
I just realized!
instead.
Oh my god!
Wait, what? Isn't that...
Wait, sorry.
Assessing risk level.
I've
Maximum.
I thought that we were with everyone here. I thought the Traveler and Paimon were here with everyone, and so I freaked out when the letter arrived, because then it was like, oh my god, Rerir is here, guys, run! Run for your lives! I was a mess, but the Stopping the Cannon led to some extremely hype cutscenes that were so good. We had Flynn's and the Traveler blocking the cannon burst. We have Ineffa lifting up the cannon. It was just so magnificently done. The animated cutscenes are just on another level. But what truly made Act 2 stand out to me was the deeper dive into several characters. First, we finally got to learn that Flynn's is a Fae. Now, I don't have the best memory, but this was my first time hearing about Fae in Genshin. But when I think about other things in Genshin like Seelies, does Genshin treat angelic creatures as Fae? Or is there a distinction between who created them, the Heavenly Principles or the Primordial Master? So, as much as I am really enjoying Flynn's inclusion in the story, I'm also more curious about learning more about the Fae. And my curiosity just doesn't end there, because we're learning so much about Columbina, who has just quickly became one of my favorite characters because she is someone who is looking for a genuine connection, because her relationships have always been transactional. So it was nice to see every time Columbina would warm up to the Traveler. We also got this really cute moment where she jokes to the Traveler about being a moon goddess because we're holding the eternal moon marrow. And if you watch my streams, I take these jokes with fun little jabs. But also, what if? What if we are a moon goddess? I mean, I still don't know the mystery behind the Crimson Moon, but what if the Crimson Moon was a false moon created by Conria and the Traveler was that goddess? I just love this moment of Columbina being able to joke with us, right? That is showing how much she is comfortable with us. And she also gives us a deeper dive into the Traveler's true past. We finally get to see where the spaceship crashed, which is around the Experimental Design Bureau by the Stansar Shoals. Just gonna pat myself on the back for that one. So I'm confident that this is most certainly Dottoro's pet project, as he has still not yet been revealed this entire Archon quest. Interestingly enough, the biggest surprise was our sibling showing up to the spaceship after it remained there for years without being opened. Although Columbina reassures us that this is just a glimpse into our future and it is not complete, my suspicions for our sibling grow even stronger. What if our sibling is us from a parallel world? We've already experienced space-time compression in Natlan's Act 6, so this isn't that crazy of an idea. But what gets even crazier? Okay, 2 gets even crazier, because the story is like, hey, we're gonna just go ahead and reveal your other sinner, okay? Rerir. I did not expect this. We are dealing with one of the 5 sinners. Sure, it seems like he is the weakest of the bunch. The fact that we see powers like Ryan Daughter and Sir Delogi doing some crazy and Rerir is trying to take over a small town. It really brings into reality that this is our biggest bad of the Archon quest. And to end this entire quest on Rerir regaining most of his powers and causing Columbino to rescue everyone, it's really scary. And I don't know how we're supposed to take him down. We are also left with a mystery about who protected Hishi Village during the canon moment and who guided Flynn's and the Traveler to find the correct books to learn more about the Wild Hunt. My guess is Nicole, who unfortunately appears in the Song of the Welcome Moon teaser, so she has to play some sort of role in Nodcry, and she has provided guidance to us in the past, so it seems like a perfect fit. But then why doesn't she speak to us? She's spoken to us before, but it's an odd one. Either way, those are my thoughts on Act 2. Let me know in the comments what you think, and don't forget to check out my full playthrough of Act 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's gonna be a bunch on the channel by the time this video comes out. And a huge thank you to the generous viewers on Patreon, YouTube, Twitch for becoming a member, and to those, even in the community, who have been gifting memberships to the community. Thank you for your support, and see you all next time for some more Genshin. Oh man, I can't wait!